Good morning.
Morning, folks.
We are just getting our day started. We are slack packing back to Boots Off today. It's a 21 mile.
21 miles, yes.
And we got to get there before the last shuttle run into town so we can get dinner. Slack packing, so our packs are really tiny. I don't even know why I brought trekking poles. I don't think we're going to need them. It's pretty level until we go down to the lake this afternoon. So Boots Off last night was great. We had a little room all to ourselves and a heater, which is nice because it's a little chilly this morning. So it was like 36, 37 when we started.
36.
Yeah. So a little colder than we're used to. And it seems that in the week or two of summer that we had last week, we got soft. And
But there's no wind, so that makes it even better.
there is that. We haven't
Not
hit
yet,
any wind
not yet. Let me rephrase that. Not
We're going to
yet.
walk out of this rhododendron tunnel and it's going to be whipping. And then we're going to be eating our words. So anyway, it's a nice little trail today and we'll see how fast we can do our longest day. So we've been over the last few days living the good life, doing something they call platinum blazing, which is sleeping in a hostel or something every night and eating hot food and, hiking the trail, but missing out on all the things that maybe make it not so fun. It was kind of unintentional. Some of it was weather and circumstances, people we were around, but yeah, so we've been platinum blazing and I can't say that I hate it, but we definitely won't be able to keep this up. It gets kind of pricey. So also we had probably not addressed in the past videos, but we did skip a section of trail. So we got off at 380 and got back on at 420. So we've missed the 400-mile mark. We've missed the Roan Highlands, which is a really beautiful section of trail. We plan to make it up to 2 hours from our house. So whenever we're done moving north, we will go back and pick up that section on a day where the sun is out and there's some views. The day we would have been there, it was going to be rainy, foggy, overcast, cold, miserable. So we want to be able to enjoy it. It's one of the reasons why we skipped it. Yeah. So we also missed the last crossing out of North Carolina into Tennessee. We'll be in Tennessee now for the foreseeable future. Well, for the next 2 days, because tomorrow we'll be in Virginia. The plan is today we're slack packing south back to the hostel we stayed at last night where all of our stuff is at. Tomorrow they're going to drop us off at the same spot, take all of our stuff and move it up to Damascus. So we'll hike north tomorrow, 20 miles to Damascus. So we'll be there tomorrow night. We already got a hostel. But then after Friday, the weather's supposed to go back to regularly scheduled spring, summertime weather, and we will be out in the woods again. So, like I said, this cold weather, we had that little bit of warm and we got soft. So, I gotta get back to it, get back to roughing it, toughen up again, and sleep out in the woods. So, yeah. Catch you later. Stop for a short potty break, checking out the views. I think we're just doing like a ridge line all day basically, and then towards the end we drop down to the lake and walk around the lake.
Nice little ridgeline view. So yeah, first time saying this, I guess. We're pushing south. Back to Boots Off Hostel. Hold on, let me flip you around a little bit. All right, there we go. Yeah, back to Boots Off tonight. Slack packing from there. I'm sure we already mentioned that. But yeah, it's a tough decision to do platinum blazing. But we had an experienced hiker that we met at Station 19. We were supposed to push out. The rain came in a day later. And of course, the temperature was dropping. So he was gonna just shuttle to the next hostel and said he wasn't gonna hike, and kind of put a thought in her head that if you have an experienced hiker, he's a repeated offender on the trail. He's hiked since 21 every year. So we started thinking it's not good. Rain, temperatures in town are below 30. So of course you get up to elevation, they're gonna be even less. And if your gear gets wet and all, you're just asking for trouble. So anyway, that's what we decided to do. Err on the side of caution. Then when we got the Boots Off, we found out some of the other guys that had pushed on decided to go out in the rain. One guy's, all his gear got wet. Tent leaked, sleeping bag, clothes, everything. So he said the only thing that he tried to push into Boots Off, got to within 6 miles, couldn't go anymore. Just so cold, so he decided to set up his tent, do the best he could. He said the only thing that really saved him was he had a bunch of hot hands. So he used those throughout the night and was able to make it into Boots Off yesterday for the following morning. And he spent all day yesterday trying to dry stuff out, seam sealing his tent, doing all the things to get ready. He's had to zero again. But he's lucky, really lucky. And that was the thing. I was glad that OG Easy came and talked to us about it, and we heeded his advice, because it could have easily been us, you know. So, you know, yeah, just a little explanation on that, you know, kind of, just got to do what's right. Sometimes spending a little extra money can save yourself in the long run. All right, guys, we'll catch you down the trail. All right, getting a little views here. Let me zoom in. A little glimpse of Watauga Lake. House is down there. All righty, guys. Still pushing south. And yeah, I'll catch you down the trail.
So when you're slack packing, you can't not stop at a view. This is the view. And there's the lake. It's so pretty. There's a lot of evergreens down there.
That's a nursery we passed.
Oh, it's a nursery. Yeah, I see it.
Nice little view of the lake. Got the marina down there too. All right, guys. We're in our final push. Did a little road walking. Get to go by the dam. Sorry about all the shaking. There we go. That's a little better. Trying to get my lovey-dovey in there, but yeah. We only got less than 4 to go. And going by the dam. And then they say it's flat, but of course today everybody was saying, yeah, it's all downhill. So, but you know, it's all good. We'll be 21 miles in. Should get in boots off probably before 5, right at 5, maybe at the latest 5:30. But good day. Still feeling good, feeling strong. Still pushing south during this section. But tomorrow we'll be pushing north. Looks like we might be in the rain for 21, but we'll see. You know, the weathermen aren't right all the time, but I'm afraid he's gonna be. All right, guys, catch you down the trail. Oh, about fell off the flat pavement. Not used to walking on flat pavement, but coming across the dam, pretty amazing. And it's here because it's super windy. All right, guys, almost done for the day.
There's that lake. We're finally down here. And this water is like, I don't know, it's like this really bright green. It looks blue over there, but you see it over here, how green it is. It's so strange. And we're just walking around the lake, trying to get back for some McDonald's.
Alrighty, guys, almost there. Last water source before we get the boots off. Nice little water feature at the end of the day. Not that we haven't been walking past the lake all day, but a few more miles to go, and we'll be there. So yeah, all right, guys.